Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this is it, take 3, third time's the charm. Flight number 3 on VATSIM, and we are heading from Gatwick to Dublin. Not a particularly long flight, but one I always enjoy, so I wanted to do this one on VATSIM. I feel like I've lost a little bit of momentum with VATSIM. I know we started off strong with our first flight from Gatwick to Manchester, then we did Amsterdam, back to Gatwick, and now here we are again at Gatwick. I feel like Gatwick's becoming a theme. Anyway, I kind of feel like I need to pick up the pace on VATSIM because it's been a few weeks now since I've done anything on it at all, and it's one of those things where you do it, you get a bit of confidence and you feel like you've got a bit of momentum behind you, and then I foolishly let it fizzle out, so now I feel like I'm almost back to square one. So hopefully we get a good result tonight. Getting my excuses in early. I do have a terrible headache, so any mistakes, any bad landings, anything negative about this video whatsoever, we will blame on that. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the cockpit. We're going to get fired up and see if we can get over to Dublin without issue. Gatwick ground, hello Ryanair 142 at stand 567, information India on board, aircraft type Boeing 737-800, requesting IFR clearance to Dublin please.
Hello 142, let's report your stand number.
Stand 567.
Right, 142, that's good, Dublin, November 1X, Squawk 6001.
Squawk 6001, November 1X, Ryanair 142.
Hello 142, quick.
That seemed quicker and speedier than other clearances that I've got in the past, but that's fine, I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to get the plane set up. I'll spare you all the boring clicking around. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that stuff, and I'll talk you through it. That's fine, we can do that. Obviously on the live streams we do it and we sit through it all together and I kind of explain what I'm doing, but I'm not sure on a video like this it makes sense. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and yeah, see if we can work it into future videos if that's something that you will decide you want. I will see you in a couple of minutes when we're ready for push, and we'll get the show on the road. Gatwick Tower, good evening. Ryanair 142, stand 567, requesting push and start.
Ryanair 142, push and start from 567 is approved. Face south.
Face south, Ryanair 142. Oh, I love those frames per second. Incredible scenes. Maybe I need to start a GoFundMe for a 4090. Although the frames do seem better now, so that's something. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot there. That's good. Okay, let's see if we can get our taxi clearance. Let's bring up our charts. Just to give us a brief idea, I think we're going to go Quebec, Alpha, Lima, Papa, Alpha November, possibly onto Alpha 3 or Mike 1. I'm not sure. We'll see what they say. Gatwick Tower, Ryanair 142, requesting taxi.
Ryanair 142, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, short of runway 26 left via Quebec Alpha, Lima and Papa.
Bravo 1 via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, Ryanair 142. Let's find our way down to 26 left. So where are we going? We're going to Bravo 1, which is right here. So we're not even going Alpha November. We're just going to go all the way down to Papa and hold a Bravo 1. Happy days. Right. Let's get my charts onto my other monitor so that I can be furiously checking them as we taxi. And let's get ourselves gone, shall we? I must admit I have missed being on VATSIM. There's a different vibe when you're on VATSIM. Flying on your own is nice because it's when we do the live streams, of course, I can have a little natter to the chat, but it's not quite the same. The vibe you get at the airports, you kind of feel like it's higher stakes. You kind of don't want to mess up. Makes you fly better, that's for sure. Alright, so here we are at Bravo 1. And we will make contact with Tower and see what's going on. Gatwick Tower, Ryanair 142, holding at Bravo 1.
Ryanair 142, the wind's 270 degrees 4 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, Ryanair 142. And let's get out there.
Gatwick Tower, Easy 69 Bravo, very good afternoon. At stand 49 Lima aircraft type AZ-20 Neo, requesting IFR to Belfast.
Easy 69 Bravo. I've got you down as 68 Bravo. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine, 68 Bravo.
Easy 68 Bravo. Thank you for the to cleared to Belfast. Lambourne 6 Mike departure. Squawk 446
Okay, let's do a turn and burn out of here, shall we?
6 Mike, squawk 4463, 68 Bravo.
Easy 68 Bravo. Reback correct. E739. Sorry about last time. Continue approach for 26 left. The wind's 270 degrees at 4 knots.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Someone's coming behind us.
knots. E1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Right at 142, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
Contact Gatwick Director 126.825, Ryanair 142, thanks. Gatwick Director Ryanair 142 with you, 4,000 feet.
Ryanair 142, Gatwick Dictator, good evening. Climb flight level 150 and route direct Vuga.
Flight level 150, direct Vuga, Ryanair 142. I think I said Vuga, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, Vuga, let's go. Direct to Vuga. Flight level 150. And let's do vertical speed. Come on. This is why I need to get into Moby Flight and start making some buttons. Urgently. Okay, we'll do 2,000 feet per minute, that's fine. What a beautiful view. Okay, here comes 6,000 feet. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put engines into continuous. I don't know what it is. VATSIM just stresses me out. I forget the most basic stuff, like, all the time. I kind of feel like maybe by flight number 10, 11, 12, maybe I'll just start to chill out, because right now I am not chilled out. On my live streams, I feel like the whole vibe is that we're chilled out, we're just having a good time, it's like, it's all good. Put me on VATSIM and I'm just an absolute mess.
Easy 63 Delta Charlie, want to establish speed 160 to 4. Ryanair 142, Unicom 122, decimal 8, good night.
Ryanair 142, on to Unicom, thank you very much indeed. I forgot the frequency. 122.8, isn't it? So what we could be doing, I guess, is trying to anticipate when the next frequency is going to come along that we're going to need to connect to. I think it's going to be Dublin Tower. I've got a funny feeling and there's not going to be much until Dublin. Alright folks, so we're currently at flight level 340 over the Welsh Valleys. It's not going to be long actually until our top of descent, so then we'll start making our way down over the RSC into Dublin, and I guess we'll announce just as we're about to begin our start. Well, I'll announce on Unicom that we're going to begin our descent, and then we will announce that we're going to enter the start, I guess. I don't know, I feel a little bit unsure now we're on Unicom. It's easy when you're being told what to do. This is a little bit different. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we've got Dublin approach that's just come online. So I guess it's them we're going to talk to next, I would imagine. Then it will be tower, then ground. So I can probably get Dublin approach plumbed into our standby frequency. Because this is where I went wrong last time, going from Amsterdam to Gatwick. I did not plan ahead correctly. So, what was it? 121... 121, 100 for Dublin approach. Let's go the other way because it's going to take ages. This is taking long enough. I need to get a Moby flight thing built. Bust out the old soldering iron. So that one's ready to go. So I suspect we're going to get a contact me request on VPilot at some point from this frequency saying to contact them, and then we can just literally click that button when the time comes. That's where I went wrong last time. And when we do click that button, we can then start to think about getting like tower into the standby frequency so that we're ready to switch over. Makes life so much easier, as I found out last time, to my cost. Alright, so I am sneakily setting my altitude to 2,500 feet because that is the lowest we're going to go before we intercept the glide slope, and we will let VNAV take care of it for us. A little bit lazy on my part, but we are on Unicom, so we'll let the plane do the hard work for us. We'll keep an ear open for any contact me requests, and we'll just go from there. I think I'm going to make an announcement to the Unicom frequency once we begin our descent. Not entirely sure what I should say. I think the whole point of Unicom is to state your intentions. So I guess I could say something like Rhino 142, flight level 340, beginning descent into Dublin on the Ablin 3 Lima arrival. That sounds reasonable. I'll say that. Let's see how it goes. Ryanair 142, flight level 340, beginning descent into Dublin on the Ablin 3 Lima arrival, expecting runway 28 left. That'll do. Let me know, would you have said that? Or what would you have said in the comments? Again, like, this is all very much a learning curve for me, so appreciate any guidance any of you might have. Alrighty, that will be a contact me request. 129-180. Not even close, was I, with my predictions. So who are these? Dublin UN Centre. I'm just calling them Dublin Centre, shall we? Dublin Centre, Ryanair 142, with you at flight level 160.
Ryanair 142, Dublin, hello, radar contact cleared. The Ablin 3 Lima arrival, landing runway 28 left, for now descend flight level 90.
Ablin 3 Lima, runway 28 left, we will descend to flight level 90, thanks.
Ryanair 142, route direct to Latmo.
Ryanair 142, sorry, could you say that waypoint again, please?
Ryanair 142, no problem, direct to Latmo, Lima, Alpha, Papa, Mike, Oscar.
Direct to Latmo, Ryanair 142, thanks. Getting a shortcut. That's what we like. So Latmo's in the scratch pad, just click on the pink, which is the current waypoint.
And Ryanair 142, high speed is approved below flight level 100.
High speed approved below flight level 100, thanks. Ryanair 142.
And Ryanair 142, continue with approach 121.1, good evening.
121.1, good evening, thanks. Dublin approach, Ryanair 142 with you at flight level 90, descending down to flight level 70.
And Ryanair 142, Dublin approach, Roger. Ryanair 142, descent altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1013 hectopascals.
1013, descend to flight level 3,000 feet, Ryanair 142. Okay, 1013, wasn't it? Let's get that in. 1013, so when we switch out of standard, we'll be ready to go. 3,000 feet is predicted just before Latmo, so that's good, based at our current descent rate of 1,200 feet per minute. Alright, there's Ireland. There's Dublin. Just praying we don't make a mess of this. So we are nibbling away at that speed very, very slowly. Obviously the plane is prioritising the 1,200 feet per minute descent rate.
Ryanair 142, cleared ILS approach runway 28 left, report established.
Cleared ILS approach 28 left, report once established.
Rhino 2050 Dublin, approach identified, brake, Rhino 142, speed 180 knots, maintain until 6 DME.
Speed 180 until 60 me, Rhino 142. Okay, we best tell them once we're established. We're almost established. Rhino 142 established on the ILS, runway 28 left.
Rhino 142, thank you, speed 180 knots, maintain until 6 DME.
180 until 60 me, Rhino 142.
Rhino 638 Whiskey, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Feedback 160 to 4 for Ryanair 6 Whiskey.
Rhino 2050, clear direct to Lapimo.
Direct Lapmo, Rhino 2050.
Rhino 142, contact tower 118.6, bye bye.
Dublin Tower, good evening, Rhino 142, established on the ILS 28 left.
Rhino 142, thanks, speed 160 till 4, continue approach number 1.
160 until 4, thanks. Okay, once again the PAPI seem to be entirely broken, but that's okay. 3 reds is generally better than 2 reds and 2 whites, I find, on here. Very nice of the sim to stutter then, as always. Okay, manual braking.
Rhino 142, welcome to Dublin, vacate Sierra 5, right Sierra, keep it rolling, traffic on a 2 mile line.
Vacate Sierra 5, Rhino 142. Thanks to
Rhino
Sierra
6 Juliet Whiskey, expect a very late landing clearance.
Roger.
Rhino 142 cleared to 8 left.
Continue past the stop bars right on Sierra.
Right on Sierra.
Rhino 6 Juliet Whiskey, wind check 240 degrees 7 knots from a 28 left, cleared land.
Okay, let's get cleaned up here.
Rhino 462 Romeo, read back correct, already push and start.
We'll go for 60.
Rhino 142, taxi Sierra, left, Whiskey 1, hold short runway 1634.
Rhino 142, taxi Sierra, hold Lima Whiskey 1, hold short, runway 1634. I completely messed up that taxi instruction. I'm surprised they didn't call me up on that. Left Whiskey 1 is what I meant. I'm not sure if that's what I said. Second left, basically.
Rhino 142, expect stand 125 shortly.
Expect 125 shortly, Rhino 142, thanks. Okay, so we're going to take the second left here because we're going on to Whiskey 1. And then we will hold short of runway 1634. And we'll see what they have to say for themselves then. Alright, let's just wait here.
Rhino 142, you're cleared to cross runway 16, taxi Hotel 1, link 4, stand 125.
Cross runway 16, Hotel 1, link 4, then to stand 125, thanks. Okay, Hotel 1. Then left, I believe. I think we're doing this right. Then we go right onto link 4. Okay, link 4 I believe is up there.
Rhino 142, you're going the wrong way. You should have gone straight ahead. And brake, Rhino 6 Juliet Whiskey, hold position.
Hold position, Rhino 6 Juliet Whiskey.
My apologies, what would you like me to do, Rhino 142?
Yeah, the instruction is going straight ahead to stand 125. You're taking the left, make an immediate right, link 4, then left apron taxiway, stand 125.
Oh no, I've really messed this up. Apologies, I'm a little bit unsure as to what I'm doing. Rhino 142.
Okay, to your 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, stand 125, taxi straight ahead.
125, thanks, Rhino 142. Apologies. Alright, so I'll stand. I think possibly let down by scenery here, I'm not sure. I don't know. Don't know. So 125 should be here. I'm gonna have to have a look outside. I know it's a bit of a cheat. Yeah, it's going to have to be here, I guess. I think I need to get some scenery for Dublin. There we go. Right. Oof. Well, we're at stand 125, I think. But I'm not really sure. We've got no scenery really to tell us other than aligning myself. If I show you what I see on the charts. So here you can see I've manoeuvred the plane onto stand 125. I'm just not sure what I should have done differently based on the instructions I heard. This is where I'm confused. I'll just go for it one more time. So where were we? We came from Whiskey 1. So we came up here, Whiskey 1, we held short, we crossed the runway, Hotel 1, then we were told to go to stand 125, Hotel 1, link 4. Now from looking at this, I would say Hotel 1 onto link 4, because link 4 is up here. Don't know. I don't know. I'm just sort of looking at this now, just thinking like what... I still don't know what to have done, really, for the best. Based on what I'm seeing in front of me, based on what I remember hearing, I still can't see a route through here that makes sense to me. Maybe if I'd heard Hotel 1, Foxtrot outer, right onto apron 1. Maybe that is what he said. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's also kind of hard not being able to see the stand as well on the scenery. Maybe we need to start seriously considering some third-party scenery, even if it's freeware stuff, just to kind of help us out there. That's a bit of a shame though that I messed up there last minute. But hey, there we go. We've made it to Dublin. Nevertheless, we just caused a little bit of drama on the way, which I guess is kind of good from a content point of view, but also not very good for my ego. But there we go. We'll just have to live with that. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Once again, my apologies to the Dublin controllers and everyone flying in and out of Dublin today for my errors. I very much apologise, but rest assured I will be back, hopefully not making so many mistakes as this time, but there we go. Thank you all very much indeed for watching. I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you in the next video.